Hello, today's video we will be talking about the different infant reflexes. In this video we're going to cover the MORO reflex, the PALMAR reflex, the plantar reflex, the rooting reflex, and the GALANT reflex. Testing should be conducted on a mat, always removing shoes, making sure the environment is safe. Let's begin by doing our first reflex.
The MORO reflex. Find a safe area that won't cause any harm to the infant. Place the infant face up on their back on a soft and padded surface. Place hands under the infant's back. Lift the infant's shoulder from the surface. Do not lift the infant completely off the surface. Just their shoulders should be lifted. Use one hand to support the infant's shoulders and neck, and the other hand to hold the infant's arm close to their chest. Suddenly release the head and arms. Allow the head to drop a few inches. Look for the arms to abduct and extend simultaneously, as well as a startled look or cry. Once the infant's head has been displaced, quickly provide support to the infant's head and neck. Start to look for the infant to bring arms back to their body while the hands resemble a C-shaped formation with their fingers and thumb. When the infant is released with their hands by their body, the reflex is complete. The PALMAR grasp reflex is typically integrated in babies approximately 4 months after birth. The infant should lie on a flat surface in supine while awake. Stimulation is applied by inserting the index finger in the palm of the infant from the ulnar side. Then apply light touch to the palm. The baby will respond with flexion and adduction of fingers over the hand being stimulated. Through the presence of the PALMAR grasp reflex, measurement of flexor tone for grasping is assessed. When the PALMAR grasp is not integrated in infants, it may be an indicator of damage to the central nervous system.
The next reflex is the plantar grasp. The plantar grasp reflex is a significant indicator of development of spasticity. It can be elicited by applying the thumb against the sole of the foot behind the toes. The position of the infant is still on a flat surface, in supine while awake. The infant should respond with flexion and adduction of the toes. The palmar and plantar reflex may be seen in infants approximately within the first 3 to 6 months. The responses and intensity decrease over time, usually around 6 and 12 months. The voluntary use of hands and standing capacity relate to the disappearance of these reflexes.
The rooting reflex. The rooting reflex is an indicator of a baby's hunger. It is recommended to feed while that reflex occurs. The rooting reflex is present at birth and is later integrated between 3 and 4 months. The rooting reflex is initiated by the infant lying in supine position. The infant can be supported on a safe flat surface, such as a mat. The practitioner will lightly touch the corner of the infant's mouth until the reflex has appeared. The reflex is successful if the infant turns their head in the direction in which stimulation occurred. The rooting reflex should become voluntary after 4 months. This reflex is used to promote breastfeeding and bottle feeding. If the reflex is continually seen or not integrated, the infant could have damage to the central nervous system. The infant will have difficulty in other developmental areas as well. The GALANT reflex. The GALANT reflex is present before birth and integrates around 3 to 9 months. The infant begins in a prone positioning while stabilizing the baby's trunk. The infant should not be wearing any clothes during testing, as this may impact results. The GALANT reflex is initiated by the practitioner stroking the lower back on the left side to the sacrum along the spine, resulting in left hip flexion. The hips should flex on the same side the spine was stimulated. The right side of the spine should be tested as well. The practitioner should stroke the lower back of the right side along the spine to the sacrum. When stroked, the infant should display right hip flexion. The hip should flex on the same side the spine was stimulated. If the GALANT reflex still persists after the integration period, then it could potentially cause the baby the inability to sit still, attention and concentration problems, short-term memory issues, coordination, posture, bladder control, digestive problems, coordination in gait, mobility, and development of scoliosis. The GALANT reflex helps with the development of a baby's balance and coordination skills for creeping and crawling. In conclusion, these reflexes support the typical development of a growing infant. We hope this was helpful to you.
We love OT!